My favorite restaurant on board was Red Ginger, which is without a doubt the best Asian themed restaurant on any cruise line I have been on. And the dish you must order there is the beef Penang, which is absolutely delicious, along with everything else on the menu, but that one is especially memorable. Enjoy.
My favorite restaurant on the ship is Jacques, and I had the Coquille Saint-Jacques, which was the scallop, delicious with this amazing cream sauce and morel mushrooms, and also the scallop gnocchi appetizer at Jacques was c'est magnifique.
My favorite restaurant, oh geez, favorite restaurant, it's a tough one. We've got so many specialty restaurants on board where you don't require to pay an additional charge for, but there is one called Privé, which is this absolutely beautiful, tiny little niche restaurant in between Toscana's and Polo Grill. For a flat fee on that restaurant, you can have a fantastic 7-course menu taking from those absolutely beautiful restaurants, and it's just an experience unto itself. You have this beautiful marble table that can contain up to 10 of your friends, and the best part of it was we had this most amazing sunset coming off the island in Greece, so definitely it was a really special moment.
I'm Bob Bradley from the Pampered Cruiser, and if you're considering taking a trip on Oceania or any other small ship, ocean, river, or expedition ship, then we'd love to help you out with your plans. This video is specifically about Oceania's extraordinary culinary program, so we'll take a look at each venue and what makes it unique. Many regard Oceania as the cruise line for foodies, and for good reason. In this video, we take a closer look at Oceania's culinary program. First, we'll take a look at what you can expect on the restaurant aboard all of Oceania's ships. We should delineate at this point that Oceania does have 2 different classes of ships, and the food and beverage options do vary a little bit between them. Let's first look at those options available fleet-wide.
TOSCANA is the place for Mediterranean fare, if that's what you're into. It's at the very back end of deck number 14.
As the name would imply, the cuisine here is inspired by fine Italian cooking from the Tuscany region. The extensive array of masterfully prepared dishes are served on Versace china, and you may find yourself in a debate with a fellow guest as to whether the French onion soup here is better than the one served at Jacques. Here you'll find pasta, seafood, Milanese veal, or maybe a caprese salad, just like being in Italy.
Polo is the steakhouse on board the ship with all kinds of food to suit every need. I actually had salmon here and it was fantastic as well. And it's probably one of the nicest steakhouses I've been to anywhere on shore or on land. And they've got fantastic views both of the back of the ship and to the side.
If you opt for the beef, you can expect 28-day dry-aged steaks, all of which are certified Black Angus USDA Prime. You can have Caesar salad prepared right at your table, or if you prefer a succulent seafood dish, try the grilled swordfish or whole Maine lobster gratinée.
This is the Terrace Cafe at the very back end of deck number 12. They do breakfast, lunch, and dinner here. It's what the traditional cruise ship buffet would look like, except in Oceania, of course, that's taken to the next level. There's also a fantastic patio just outside.
Here you'll find a diverse selection of savory and sweet temptations, including made-to-order eggs, omelets, pancakes, and waffles for breakfast in the morning. At lunchtime, there's an expansive menu of internationally inspired dishes complemented by rotisserie meats, or if you wish, you can get a pizza here right out of the oven. If you're looking for casual fine dining at night, it's here that you'll find grilled-to-order lobster tails, fish, steaks, and chops, as well as fresh hand-cut sushi and sashimi. It's also here at the Terrace Cafe where they have the chef's market dinners that feature locally inspired specialties from today's port of call.
Not a bad place to come for a meal. This is Waves Grill. This is where we come for breakfast in the morning if you just want light and healthy fare. It's on deck number 12.
Waves is open both for breakfast and then they serve all American favorites during lunch and into the late afternoon. The chefs here will grill gourmet burgers and sandwiches to order in the open galley. You can also get fresh salads, coleslaw, and crispy hand-cut fries. For dessert, you can have homemade sorbet, a hand-dipped milkshake, or one of the new whimsical ice cream flavors by Humphrey Slocombe. There's also a raw juice and smoothie bar where you can get an energy bowl.
Baristas, a great place for coffee in the morning, or in the afternoon if you, this is where the mixologist hangs out if you want cocktail drinks.
If you need your morning specialty coffee fix, you can get that here at Baristas, where they serve illy espressos, cappuccinos, and lattes, as well as delicious pastries, finger sandwiches, and homemade biscotti.
This is the main dining room at the back end of deck number 6. You can see the views are incredible here, and sometimes the main dining room gets overlooked a little bit with all the specialty restaurants on board, but the food here is every bit as good as you'll find in the specialty restaurants.
The grand dining room is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and there are no reservations required to dine here. You just walk in. The menu changes daily and is intended to offer a wide variety of choices, including healthy and vegetarian options, as well as some of the signature dishes from the specialty restaurants on board. On Oceania's O-Class vessels, Marina, Riviera, and Vista, you also get some additional culinary offerings. Red Ginger radiates harmony, reflecting both the boldness and subtleties of its Pan-Asian dishes. The Thai, Korean, Japanese, and other Asian specialties are a melange of savory and sweet that will please virtually any palate. Try a spicy duck and a watermelon salad, Vietnamese banh trang rolls, or the chef's daily sushi creation. Then savor Malaysian beef Penang or lobster pad Thai.
Jacques is the signature restaurant on board, named after Jacques Pepin, the executive chef for Oceania Cruises. It's French fare. It's on deck number 5. And all the French goodies you want you can find here at Jacques.
Jacques gracefully evokes the aura of a Parisian bistro, befittingly decorated with heirloom antiques and art from Jacques Pepin's personal collection. Comfortable and eclectic, the ambiance is pure French, as is the wonderfully embraceable cuisine. Luscious aromas waft from the gleaming, slow rotisserie, and each dish is a classic, ingeniously reinterpreted by Master Chef Pepin. Rotisserie roasted chicken falls right off the bone, bursting with flavor, while a sea bass fillet pairs perfectly with a beurre blanc. Privé is the marquee venue for intimate, bespoke culinary celebrations on board Marina, Riviera, and Vista. It's located between the Polo Grill and Toscanas. Privé can be reserved for the evening for parties of up to 10 guests. Choose from several different gourmet menus to create an unforgettable evening in an exclusive, custom-designed setting with wine pairings. The Culinary Center on Oceania O-Class vessels is one of the things we get asked most often about. Here you can learn professional cooking techniques, chef secrets, and regional recipes from passionate chef instructors as they share their enlightening perspectives on worldwide destinations through the lens of food and wine. Working in pairs, you create a meal at your own fully equipped workstations at the state-of-the-art teaching kitchen. And of course the best part is that when you're done, you get to eat.
This is La Reserve towards the back end of deck number 12, and it's a great place for just doing wine tastings or whiskey tastings. They do educational seminars here on these things, as well as with the appropriate food pairings and whatnot. It's a great experience. Check when you get on board as to what's going to be offered in here, because it does change a little bit from cruise to cruise.
La Reserve is a partnership between Oceania and Wine Spectator and offers some of the most memorable food, wine, and champagne experiences that you can't have anywhere else in the world. Whether you're a wine novice or a true xenophile, you'll find 3 unique pairing dinners to choose from. First, the Dom Perignon experience. There's also La Cuisine Bourgeoisie or the Odyssey menu. Ranging from 6 to 7 courses, each of these is truly lavish, but above all, a fun evening to laugh, to savor, and to remember. Once again, Red Ginger, Jacques, Privé, La Reserve, and the Culinary Center are only available on Oceania's O-Class ships. That would be Marina, Riviera, and Vista. Finally, Vista is the newest ship in the fleet, and on that particular vessel you'll find a couple of things that aren't found anywhere else in the Oceania fleet. Ember pays homage to the distinctly American classics that Oceania chefs have crafted fresh, contemporary interpretations of dishes such as Maryland crab cakes, braised short ribs, and the Cobb salad invented in Hollywood's famous Brown Derby restaurant. Whether you stop in for a light lunch or a quick dinner or prefer to savor a 5-course meal, the cuisine promises to be exquisite, the ambience inviting, and the staff affable. AQUAMAR Kitchen presents a decidedly fresh perspective on dining in the pursuit of wellness. Whether you're a dedicated flexitarian or a diehard foodie, AQUAMAR Kitchen provides an abundance of indulgence with none of the guilt. Breakfast selections include cold-pressed raw juices and superfood smoothies, hearty homemade granolas and avocado toasts, organic power bowls, and savory breakfast wraps. For lunch, dozens of tempting dishes are offered, such as slow-roasted organic salmon with quinoa tabbouleh, or lemon tahini, yellowfin taco tunas, or white cabbage slaw, or even a crunchy chicken sandwich on a freshly baked whole grain bun.
So a few things have struck me about the dining experience here on board Oceania. First of all, it's fantastic. But one of the things that comes to mind is that it's very accessible. So me worrying about showing up on a ship and feeling like Gilligan on a ship full of Mr. and Mrs. Howells, some of these finer dining experience you can say, hey, actually what is that? And you don't feel like an idiot. The waiters are very good and they explain it to you. So the food is incredible and it's very good, but also very accessible. The second part would be is that anytime that we've just shown up and sat down, like this restaurant right here, we can always find a seat. So you definitely have to have reservations for dining in the specialty restaurants. But if you just show up for a meal, it's not like you're the 10th person in line. There's lots of space to accommodate everybody. The other thing is that unlike some of the restaurants at home where maybe you have to show up in a suit and a tie or a fancy ball gown to get a fantastic meal, the dining here on board Oceania is very casual. So in the daytime, I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt and shorts right now. We're out on the deck. But in the main dining room, a shirt and a collar and a pair of pants will do you. You don't have to wear a tuxedo or a long flowing ball gown to any of the restaurants here to be welcome.
If you enjoyed this video, then please give us a like, or better yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're interested in booking an Oceania cruise, or really any other ocean, river, or expedition cruise, then please get in touch. Here's our contact information, and it's also found in the notes below. Thanks for watching.